Hello YouTubers, and yes, I'm doing another Product Enterprise Dalek review, so yay, another one! So, yes, I've got another two Daleks to review today. So we've got the Day of the Daleks, Supreme Dalek, that also appeared in Frontier in Space, and we've got the Red and Silver Dalek as well. So anyway, let's pretty much get on with this review. It's going to be a shorter one today. I'll start with the Day of the Daleks, Supreme Dalek. So yes, both of these are the same sculpt as all of the other Product Enterprise talking Daleks, so if you want a more detailed review, check out the previous ones. This is basically going to be looking at the differences. So this has been painted in a nice gold colour, and it does look really good actually. It looks an awful lot like the actual, more like it looked on screen, more like the actual Dalek, if you know what I mean. The colours are a little bit more muted compared to the character options toy. You can see on this one slightly more of a brighter gold, more vibrant. There's this one slightly duller, though this one does stand out quite a lot actually. In the collection particularly. They've got the silver plunger, which is correct, and obviously the incorrect gun, which is still Hartnell gun. They haven't painted it gold, it's being left silver, which actually, ironically, it makes it stand out a bit more actually, the fact that they've left it silver. And all the mesh and that in between has also been left gold as well, which is correct. The eye is actually correct as well, and the hemispheres are black. However, this section here should actually all be gold. However, I think it's just something to do with the molding. I think the actual neck sections, I think they're all just molded in black plastic, because all the Product Enterprise Daleks, apart from the Imperial Dalek, all of them have the black inner section, so they clearly can paint them. I think the reason they haven't is probably just because it stands out a bit more. Probably, I mean, out of it I actually do quite like it, but it kind of sets it off quite a bit. And it does obviously have the sound effects on the 3-wheel, so let's take a listen. As you can see, the lights do light up. Now, the lights, you know, obviously are just flicker on and off, and that they don't actually go within time of the speech. However, what I do like about these dome lights is way before character ever did, is obviously they've got the ridges on them, which is actually pretty hard to focus on because they're clear. There we go. So you can see the ridges here, but the difference is you can see the ridges are on the inside, not the outside, which is how they are supposed to be. So on the outside they're completely smooth, but on the inside it kind of looks like someone's put like a clear cup over the top of the character dome lights, basically. Which this is as accurate as the dome lights pretty much are going to get. Obviously articulation to the Dalek, ball joint, 180 degrees on the head, because it doesn't go all the way on these ones. Eye skull come down, and the neck beams are, misaligned. But I think because it's easier to put it there, because you can see that there is a bit of a split down the middle. I've noticed the split down the middle is a bit more noticeable. It's the least noticeable on black Daleks, but it's more noticeable on this one. But anyway, let's get on to the red Dalek. So this is the red one. And I've always loved red Daleks. I mean, red is my favourite colour, but I really do like this colour scheme, the red and silver. It reminds me a lot of the second movie Dalek from the Percussion movies. So if the other red Dalek I reviewed, was got the sort of bronze hemispheres, and that it had black hemispheres and had a bronze middle. That was kind of from the first movie. Then this one is, I don't know if it's probably not trying to be a representation, because they do actually have a one from the second movie, but they have just cut the colour. I mean, I would love to see this colour scheme return. It looks really nice. I think the silver, is very contrasting, just sets it off really nicely. And this one did have actually a stuck button. Now, if you do get a stuck button, what you need to do is just take a flathead screwdriver and just, put it into whatever side that's stuck, and then just push it forward, and the button will pop out. Because that's a problem with some of these Enterprise Daleks. The buttons do tend to get a bit jammed. But this has the other sound chip, because it was one of the original 3 that were released. So let's take a listen.
You are an enemy of the Daleks. Daleks rule supreme. Destroy the Doctor. Seek, locate, annihilate, exterminate.
Very, very nice. Very nice indeed. I've noticed that they've actually slightly missed on the paint here, because all these were bought off eBay, and something I suggest you do, which I've done with these, is that if you use some screen cleaner to actually clean these Daleks, get all the dust and the gunk and that out of it, and gives them a bit of a shine to them, but also it means that there's less chance of the button getting stuck. On this one, it's fine. This one still, it's hard to see on camera, but still has a little bit of dust in there, though I don't want to squirt anything directly into there, because I don't want to ruin the button. I might get a cotton bud. Just to do a quick comparison with the two. So there's this one here and this one here. So this one on the left is a later release, which has that sound chip. This one, is a bit worse for wear, this one, than that one. It's also duskier, but you can see, the differences in it. This one's got the sort of, it's got the gold around the base and the neck and that, and this one actually is entirely, I didn't know this, whether this is all entirely ring. This one actually has gold. I think it might have been nice if they'd painted this section, the struts and that, silver, maybe to set it off a bit more. But you can see here, this one's probably the most colourful one, because it has 3 different colours on, on the actual Dalek bit itself. It has black hemispheres, red base and that, and gold, whereas this one's just ring silver. Another thing to note, these hemispheres, some of them can become loose. And there's one. This one, they actually seem pretty firm. I don't think this one's being used at all, but you can always tell when one's being used. I mean, paint does tend to rub on these quite a bit. But yeah, overall, really nice Daleks, and I'm going to be adding them to my collection. Oh no, this one doesn't want to go. No, no, no.
Exterminate!
Interesting to note, I have a Dipole Dalek in this colour scheme as well. Yeah. The Product Enterprise one is vastly superior. Just how far we came in so little time.